The Hokies enter the stadium to the familiar strains of Enter Sandman. It's the Duke Blue Devils and the Virginia Tech Hokies. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe joins from the sideline with an injury report.
I caught up with the Hokies head coach before the game. They have a lot of confidence in their backup this week. He was able to come in for their injured starter last week and have a very productive game. They like how he read the defense, how he got guys in and out of plays, so they are expecting to be able to really count on him here today in this big game. I'll keep you posted on how comfortable he looks starting out the first quarter. Guys, back to you.
Holly, we'll see what kind of problems that might cause. So Virginia Tech's offense will go to work first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. This guy has every tool you could want. He is one of the better pass catchers in the game.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in, and we just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like,
flying down the left side. The 10. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Rolled his way into the end zone.
Well, after that touchdown, the crowd here at Lane Stadium is absolutely going crazy. This is one of the great environments and best fan bases in all of college football. Exit light, enter night.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Duke's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. This is Jackson Hamilton who will guide this attack. Still a lot of upside for this quarterback, and they're hoping he can reach his potential.
and I can just tell you, man, just by watching the tape of this dude at the quarterback spot, I don't like it. And I say that, I don't like it from a defensive perspective because he's just got so much speed. He can put so much stress on a defense, and it's just one guy. Break one tackle, can take it to the house, Palmer. It's a rare combination of what this guy can do. He can just take off in the blink and kill defenses.
Must be nice, because I have no idea what it feels like, but to be able to run that fast and stretch the defense, that's got to feel pretty good, at least if you're on offense, right? Because not only do you have to focus on our running back, and not only do you have to focus on all of our weapons on the perimeter, because this guy can throw and hurt you as well, but you're right. If he makes you miss and he gets in the second level, this dude is gone.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on third down. Looking to throw, it's Hamilton. Turns it upfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Blue Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. They're all over him. Hauls it in. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Blue Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He's going to throw it again. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Trying to slip through and pick it up. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. The Blue Devils have their offense in high gear. Right back to the well. Hard running there. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. On third and long, try to convert through the air. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. And the Blue Devils will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Hall will throw it. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. This play will be a big indication of whether this drive goes anywhere on second and long from the 11. Off play action. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Got it down the field. He's loose down the left side. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Hokies. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. On to attempt the try. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That drive a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Here comes the Duke offense to start the drive. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession.
And I think on that last play, it's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Under pressure, fires to the tight end. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. The Blue Devils will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Hokies come to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Hall will throw it. Quick completion on the out route. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Takes a handoff. It's Daniels. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain. Trying to squeak through the pile. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Fresh set of downs going up top. Finds the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. And the Hokies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. With the run on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Second and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. He cannot get and a mere inches away from pay dirt. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. They'll run it on third and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. From inside the 15, here's the return. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Looking to pass, it's Hamilton. They'll run the screen. A 5-yard pickup there leaves them with third down and 5. So they're facing third and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Blue Devils will punt it away on fourth down. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes the catch at the 35. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage. It really sets up this offense nicely. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with second and 4. And a really nice run and pickup there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. The Hokies will line it up on first and 10. The give. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Sells to fake. Got out of trouble and throws. Quickly complete. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And I'm not surprised with the run, and I'm not going to be surprised if they run it again, right? This offense now set up. They put a drive together, first and goal. Who can be more physical? The line of scrimmage is critically important when the field starts to shrink. Let's see who can bow up and make a play here.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the D deny them on second and goal. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's third and goal. Trying to run it in. He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with fourth and goal. We get a timeout from the Blue Devils. That's their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. They'll take the penalty and move them back. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Lined up for... They fake and the kicker's looking to pass. It's nice to be a riverboat gambler and all, but man, oh man, when it goes against you, it can be ugly. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a man, it's Hamilton. With the catch, it's Cherry. Turning it on! And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. The Blue Devils want to move quickly.
And you just wonder now, is that the play that's finally going to wake this offense up? They've been sluggish throughout the entire first half, but could that be the thing that finally just gives them a little bit of a jolt and leads them to scoring some points here before this half is over?
2nd down, gonna throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. He's looking downfield to throw. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Blue Devils send out the punt unit. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Brought down at the 31, it is a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Surged ahead for a couple there, it'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Finds his man. It's Paul. The defender got a little desperate there. Grabbed, held, and the offense will take the penalty. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. It's Adams. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz. Because if you sack the quarterback and create a nick,
and he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies! He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in this game. 3 of his 6 have come in this one.
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the first half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the 2nd quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the 2nd half. The defense needs to start making adjustments.
And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. We begin with Oklahoma taking on the number 14 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Sooners with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. And that now gets this group to 3 wins, which is nothing to write home about yet. But brick by brick, this staff is starting to build something. Back now to your game in Blacksburg. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Lane Stadium.
The Hokies will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Play action on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quick give. Nice stiff arm there, but the defense still able to stop him for a short gain. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Left side is Cherry. Could not make his way to the corner. The Blue Devils line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Trying to make one miss. Makes a move. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. He's got the first down. Slips one guy, now he's loose. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. From the gun, the running back has it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Motion from the wideout. Moving the pocket, it's Hamilton. Lofts one deep down the right side. Goes high to pull it in. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. And the Blue Devils peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Long way to go on 2nd down. They'll go to the air. Rush right in his face. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. They'll send the back in motion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Knocked down in the backfield 2 yards behind the line. The Blue Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fair catch, called for and made.
You know, the worst thing that can happen to return men is muffing punts, fumbling it, putting on the ground, and he did it right there. He's very lucky he was able to jump on his own fumble.
Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. And the Hokies moving quickly to the line. Might as well run him again.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
On the direct snap, it's Adams. Buying time to his right. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Looking for an alley. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Got his man. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on 1st down. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
2nd and long here. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Makes the catch. It's Hunter. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24. And this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Back open in the middle. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
35-7.
On the run from inside his own 5. Brings a return out across the 25, gets a couple of extra yards. He stopped at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Hand it to the back. They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play. Off play action on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. Hall will throw it. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. They got the explosive play now to finish the deal. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Right at the line. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. And the Hokies are in the hurry-up. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. From inside the 15, here comes the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Snap on first down, wants to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Back to pass on second down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out, they're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are.
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Nothing but green grass down the middle. The 20. A big, explosive play by this offense, and if you want to control the fourth quarter, might as well go in with momentum like that. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. From the gun, heading to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And they take it in for 6 more points. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Hold and finds his man on the left. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Picked up 5 on that last pass play, now it's 2nd and 5. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. The play fake. Look out! Going over the top. And they're not on the same page there. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Blue Devils will punt this one away. He's going to have to strike this ball well in the face of this howling wind. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Breaks into the open. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. All the way. Touchdown, Hokies. You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Just got rid of that one.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. The fake and wants to throw. Extending the play. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. Virginia Tech wants to take a moment. They call their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They boot it away on 4th down. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. They'll run it. Got the 1st down. Still on his feet at the 45. Turns it on down the left side. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Blue Devil offense will try to get things going on this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Knocked down immediately. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. 2nd down to the air. Chunked it away just as he was hit. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll get rid of it. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. The Blue Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. Making his first move. He's got great speed. And there he goes. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Hall will throw it. Oh, he wants it all. Leaping grab for a big gain. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. This dude is just running amok for the Hokies both through the air and on the ground.
He's just doing some serious damage. And whether it's running, whether it's throwing, this guy has been on point, making you think of some great names like Mike Vick back in the day that just electrified Virginia Tech fans.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. They get the football, but I think they touched it too soon. Flag on the field, and I believe it's coming back. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. Working the ground game. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out wide right, it's Graves. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Timeout called by Virginia Tech. That's their 3rd and final one. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Right back to the well. There he goes. He headed to the end zone. And he'll get in for the late touchdown, the consolation prize, the window dressing score to make the final outcome a little closer.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves